And you're very welcome back. And that was the sound of Neil Young from his fabulous album Harvest and Out on the Weekend. And as promised, in the studio tonight, I have got Rory Farrell, who's director, and members of the cast, Kate Boyle, Nicole Coyle, Avril Carr and Nicole Lafferty, who are the ladies involved in Girls' Weekend. Folks, you are all very welcome.
Thank you very much, Dean.
And if I can get the right camera going, yes, there we go. All this technology, Rory. I know yourself. You can. It's. I said I'm not a technician, so I'm always here on a wing and a prayer.
Join the club.
So you're very welcome, Rory. You're in the director's chair again, and what made you choose this play?
I chose. Well, last year was my first time. My first sort of stab at directing, and we did Abigail's Party last year that Kate here was actually in as well. She played the lead role, and Abigail's Party is a very niche sort of a play, isn't it? You know,
very niche.
And it's definitely an acquired taste. So this time around, I just wanted to do something completely different, and I had it in my head that I wanted to do something in the lines of farce. So I was looking for something in the way of farce and something modern. And I came across this one, Girls' Weekend. It's written by an American author, Curran. And it just ticked all the boxes. It's lightning quick, it's modern, it's snappy, it's funny. And it just ticked all the boxes, exactly what I was looking to do. Yeah.
And a comedy again.
A comedy again, yeah. But this one definitely is, it's more wide-reaching. Do you know what I mean? There's definitely a wider appeal with this one as opposed to what I did last year with Abigail's Party.
And Avril, I just met you coming in there now. You're the role of Meg. So
right.
what role do you play?
So Meg is, she's a great character. She's in her mid to late 40s. She's recently divorced. And I suppose the whole sort of trajectory of Meg's character is we find out as the play goes on what happened with her marriage and, you know, how she reacted to it. And she reacts in a very comical way. And I suppose, I just think everybody in the audience will see a wee bit of themselves in Meg. Because I think we've all in our lives just reacted a bit weirdly to certain things that would have happened in our lives. So yeah, Meg's she's a howl. Yeah.
And which one of you ladies is playing Dot?
That's myself.
And it's your plan. It's there's a book club involved, and I know if it's anything like my book club, I know whenever my friends meet in the house and we're allegedly talking about the book club, and my husband says, he says, I didn't hear that book mentioned once or twice. There was a few glasses of wine maybe and all the local gossip, but is the book club in Girls' Weekend Dot much the same?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't think that it's mentioned more than once or twice when we're trying to figure out why we actually set the book club up in the first place.
It was nothing to do with reading books. Definitely not.
No, it was obviously myself and Avril. We've got a commonality there because we've got former husbands as characters in the play, so we're sort of, that's where our friendship comes from, and we're on the hunt for new friends and new men in our lives. And that's all. Really.
And as I say, the best laid plans of mice and men, your plans for the Girls' Weekend did not turn out quite as you had expected.
No, unfortunately. I was so excited about this weekend away, and it kind of gets taken out of Dot's hands, unfortunately, and it turns from a girls' weekend into a girls plus one weekend. That's all I'm saying.
And the other two ladies here, one plays Carol, and there's two Nicoles. That's yourself, yeah. Nicole. So tell me a little bit about your character.
Well, Carol is a new friend of Dot and Meg's, so I don't think they know each other all too well. She joins the book club, and her and her husband are actually trying to have a baby. She's away for the weekend, ready to let loose, and doesn't go to plan because the timing does not work out. And it's just panic stations, and all Carol's comedy comes from the hysterical behaviour.
Yeah. Very highly strung.
Yeah.
Doesn't handle it well.
Not at all. Yeah.
And the other Nicole, you are playing Meg's daughter Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think of your mother's antics?
I suppose I don't really know what's going on with. It's very secretive, so I'm only interested in going out and partying. I don't really want to have anything to do with what's happening in the book club. But yeah, it all kind of goes haywire after that then.
And you've all acted with the Balor before, so you're well used to the theatre and everything like that, Nicole.
Yeah. We just finished up there. I was in the choir that was done in February.
Oh, that sounded fabulous, yeah.
Yeah, it was a great show. Kate was on it as well.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
And even though it's Girls' Weekend at Rory, there are some men involved that come in, maybe invited or uninvited.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So basically, what happens is you have Dot. She organises this book club meeting. She's up there with the girls, and as far as she's concerned, it's a girls-only weekend. So to hell with the men. What she doesn't bank on is a blizzard, getting them snowed in. And what she doesn't bank on is each of the other girls, some of them have invited their respective love interests up to stay in secret. Some of the respective love interests just decide to show up as a surprise. And as the show goes on, they're all trying to keep it a secret from one another as well as keep it a secret from Dot. So you can imagine the chaos that ensues. So they all set up plans to sneak the men into the house, but
And the plans are great.
Yeah.
the plans are great.
We have great plans.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, you see, they all come up with the same plan.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of a spanner thrown in the works then when all the men sort of arrive at the same time at quite the inopportune moment. And so there's plenty of ducking and diving and in and out of bedrooms and bathrooms and closets and upstairs and climbing in windows and
ladders.
Yeah. But it doesn't stop to take a breath.
No.
Really, the whole way through. It's lightning quick, and it's just go from the start. You know.
And as well as directing, Rory, you are playing the role of the Garda, and I hear that basically that you get more than you bargain for when you call to the house.
He does. Poor Sergeant Tom. He's a newly appointed local sergeant, and he's a big innocent lump. That's the only way I can describe him. He's a big innocent lump of a man, and he arrives up to the house, just doing his job, letting people know that there's a blizzard and the roads are closed. But what he walks into, he really does get more than he bargained for, in more ways than one.
Yeah, just
In more
complete
ways than
chaos.
one. Yeah, he arrives in the middle of all the chaos that's going on, and I think he's a wee bit oblivious to what's actually going on around him.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
And his naivety.
completely naive. But he walks away at the end of the show with a lot more than he bargained for. Definitely.
And I'm just listening to you now. Is there an age guidance in this at all? Or is it all innuendos?
Yeah. There are should we say mature themes.
Yeah.
So it would be recommended for 16 and over, definitely. Yeah.
And this is going on the stage now in April.
Yeah, we're about 2 weeks out now, so we're running in the Balor Arts from the 4th to the 6th of April. Yeah, Thursday the 4th to Saturday the 6th of April.
And do you find directing and being part of it difficult, Rory, or as your role sort of apart from the rest? Can you sit and watch the ladies act and rehearse and then get involved yourself?
I had to sort of learn to do that. Yeah, because initially I wasn't in it, but I had to step into one of the roles. The person who was originally cast as the guard had to step out, unfortunately, so I've stepped in. So it's something I've had to learn to do, so it's been a bit of a baptism of fire, but
No, you're doing a great
we're
job.
getting there.
Good job,
Yeah.
Rory.
Yeah.
So it's
You
on.
have to say that.
You are
It's something to say.
Sergeant Tom Walsh.
So it's on from the 4th to the 6th, and I suppose it's the usual box office. You can go www.balorsartscentre.com or ring 074 91 318 40.
Yeah.
And I'm told here by the little blog you sent me, it's guaranteed to have your sides aching from laughter from start to finish. and long after the curtain falls.
Yeah, absolutely. And or like we've spent a lot of time in rehearsal and fits of laughter.
Yeah, we're still laughing.
And still
Yeah.
laughing
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, and we know the script inside out. Well, no, we do. So no, we're having a ball with it. So we know audiences are going to love it as well, and the tickets are selling pretty fast now as well. The closer we get, so the advice would be get your tickets sooner rather than later, and don't be disappointed.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out tonight, and the best of luck with it.
Thank you,
and,
Jean.
Thank you, Jean.
As I said, I might get a chance to go over and see it and have a good old laugh myself.
Absolutely.
Good.
Good.
Thanks a million, folks.
You're very
Thank you,
welcome.
Jean.
Thanks.
Thank you.